You're most famously known, I would say, for your role as Mr. Peterman in Seinfeld.
You know, yes, I was very lucky at one time to have grabbed onto Jerry's belt loop there, and he dragged us across the best show on television, probably in history. But I've been lucky enough to have been on actually a bunch of shows that have been extraordinary successes. Dancing with the Stars, the first season, and then Family Feud as well, and a few other shows like that. I've been very lucky.
What's your favorite role been so far?
You know, honestly, people ask me that, and I miss Seinfeld a great deal. But the thing that I really miss, I used to host back in '99 through 2001 the show called To Tell the Truth, which was a game show that was made famous by the iconic line, "Will the real so-and-so please stand up?" And that was always my favorite show because it was, well, we had a great, very funny celebrity panel of four people. We had great stories, and it was kind of like a talk show that you played along with. So it was kind of the perfect element of just a great day. And every time we'd shoot like 10 shows on a weekend, and it was just so much fun. I miss that.
And that was the one where somebody had to make up what they would do, right?
Someone would say what they did, and there were two liars, two imposters on either side, and celebrity panel would have to figure out who they were. Yeah, that was, I think, kind of privately, that was always my favorite job.
Now, you also do voiceovers. I know you're in SpongeBob, you're in a bunch of different Nickelodeon. Mm-hmm. How do you go about preparing for a character that you actually don't get to be on screen for, but to act out so animated? How do you do that?
Well, I started off in opera, so I know how to use my voice. And to make it easier for me, they only cast me in roles that are either kings or mayors or presidents or very kind of pompous and arrogant people. So it's I kind of have cornered that market, so it makes it very easy for me. When I walk in, I know exactly what they're looking for.
It's funny though, because you don't come off at all as pompous or arrogant. So, I mean, it's sort of saying you're a bit of a typecast, but how? I mean, when someone meets you, surely they don't think, "Oh, that's you."
Well, I think it's because I studied voice. I know how to use my voice, so I probably sound a little different than most people that probably didn't learn how to haven't studied voice. So it's that's just kind of luck of the draw. That's kind of the way it is. Although the funniest part of that was my voice was the last one to change in high school.
Really?
Yes, it was. I had a little pipsqueak voice up until I was about 16, and all of a sudden it dropped and it never came back.
And now you're laughing at everyone else.
Well, not laughing. I'm not laughing. But I was also the guy that couldn't get a date to junior prom, so.
Well, I've seen the lady you're with tonight, and she's beautiful, so you did all right.
I finally found a woman to drop her standards.
Now I have one more question for you that I have to ask because I ask most of my guests. It's about your socks. I believe socks tell a lot about a person, and I would like to know what pair you chose to wear today.
Unless I'm wearing black, I usually wear, you can't see them unless you point down, I wear white. I love to wear white socks. They're always the most comfortable in the work. I wear jeans a lot as well, so I always wear, and I'm playing golf a lot too, so I wear white with that. But either white socks or black socks. Rarely will I wear beige.
And do they always match?
Yeah, yes, I am religious about that. At least my wife. The good thing about my wife is she made me start wearing socks that were the same manufacturer.
There you go. Thank you so much for your time.
You bet. Nice to talk to you.